Channel. How are y'all doing? Okay, it is January 2022. We made it to the new year, guys. How is everyone feeling? I'm about to do my makeup because I am back to filming, back to work. I had a little time off and I was really needing it, like just some quality family downtime / candle making because I still had to do some stuff, but I'm back to filming and I wanted to start this new video with just a chit chat kind of video. I am gonna do my makeup, something really natural, and then I'm gonna film a fragrance video. But I do have another video coming up for you guys that I've already filmed previously. I've actually been filming for the last 3 days now, and this one I wanted to do it something casual because why not, you know, just sit down and talk to you guys about life and where we want 2022 to take us to look like, because you know it's important to live with intention, you know what I mean? But let's get this face a little bit right, and I hope the lighting is good. I'm actually filming on my phone. This is the iPhone, the latest one, so the quality better be on point because it's not cheap, okay? And if I don't mention all of the products, I will list them down below. So I want this more to be a chatty video, but I will mention them some of the products, like this one over here. It's a new one that I just got. Well, it's not new in the market, but it's the first time that I'm using it. This is the anti-pollution sunshine drops. I've heard really great things, and you guys know that I love a dewy look. Ooh, that is creamy. I'm gonna actually mix that with a foundation that is slightly too light for me. Should I mix it that way? Or I'll just mix it with my Merit foundation stick. This is in khaki. Love this stuff so much. So yeah. So how is everyone doing? I hope you guys had an incredible, maybe I should just do this with my finger. Oh, it's just kind of dark. An incredible Christmas, New Year, and having a good start to 2022. 2021 was great. Honestly, it was great. There were a few down moments, and of course we all are living still in this crazy time of our lives where, you know, I'm not gonna say the word, but we're still living through this whole ordeal that's been going on for the last 2 years now. And I feel you. I feel the pain. I feel the stress. I am so over this entire situation that's going on all over the world. Like, I just wanted to go back to the good old days where we didn't have to wear masks and we can just hug each other without hesitation. You know what I mean? I really do want to go back to those days. I miss it. I miss interacting with people regularly without being cautious, you know what I mean? But I mean, I feel like this is a new sort of normal. I don't know how much we're gonna go back to being regular, or if we're just gonna try and make the best out of this situation, because it's just it's not going great. I mean, there's a new variant already, and it's just things that I try not to focus too much on, because the media, specifically the news, can be very draining. My intention with today's video was really just to chat about, you know, where you want your life to be. Where do you want to see yourself in 2022? Because I am a firm believer in living with intention, not just letting the day kind of slide through. Yeah, you want to live in the moment, but you truly want to live with intention. Like, what do I want out of this year? And it makes such a huge difference when you ask yourself these questions and take the little time to just ponder on them and really reflect and understand what it is that you want out of life. It makes a lot of sense. Sometimes we think we want something, but once we analyze things carefully, we come to the realization that maybe that isn't what I really want. Maybe it's something that was put upon me and it's just got fixated in my head. So I feel like it's really important at the end of every year, or even at the beginning, like January, to really sit down and write. There's like something special and magical about writing with pen and paper. What it is that you want out of life, what are your desires, what are your dreams, your plans, and really start to analyze them and think to yourself or question yourself, why do I want that? You know what I mean? What is the goal? What is the intention of wanting that? And if I get it, what will that accomplish? You know what I mean? I think it's so important. I am very much the type of person to set goals every year, or what I am learning now is to set goals like every couple of months instead of every year, because it can be a lot when you set yearly goals. So maybe having, some goals that are every couple of months, every 6 months or every 3 months, it's a little bit better. And I find when I set goals for myself and actually take the time to understand those goals and put a lot of thought and energy into those goals, I'm more able to accomplish them because I fully understand what it is that I need to do to get to that end result. You know what I mean? It can be something as small as, paying off a debt, or something as big as buying a house, losing a lot of weight, you name it, going back to school. Really take the time to understand your goals and the steps that you need to take to get to them, and it would just make things a lot more clear. Honestly, sometimes when we say I want to buy a house, it sounds big, it sounds overwhelming. I was in that position where saying that out loud just seemed like almost impossible for me, for my financial situation at that time. But once I started to write it down, I want to buy a house. Okay, what does buying a house look like? Okay, what credit score do I need? What kind of income do I need? What do I need to save in order to buy a house? How to become eligible for a mortgage loan? Really pinpoint all of the steps, like the detailed steps to get to that end result of buying a house. Made it clear that, you know what? It's possible. It's going to take a little sacrifice. It's going to take a little work, but it's 100% possible. Right now, I want to become a lot more fit. I want to lose weight. I want to tone up. What does that look like for me? Okay, that looks like cutting back on sugar, cutting down on my portions a little bit, working out consistently. Realistically, yes, I'm going to take a break. Realistically, yes, I'm going to eat the things that I still enjoy eating, but I'm going to cut down those portions. So you want to kind of tailor the steps to your lifestyle because you want to make it realistic. You don't want to put yourself in a box to the point that you will give up on that goal. For me, every year I sit down, I get myself a brand new journal, and I write down, okay, let me categorize my love life, my career, motherhood, personal goals like self-care goals. What do I want out of 2022? You know, what do I want as a mother? What do I want to look like as a mother? What do I want to, achieve as a mother? What do I want to steal in my children as a wife? What do I want my marriage to look like for 2022? What are the things that I didn't like in 2021 in my marriage that I can better in 2022? And when I say that, I'm talking solely about myself. Even though there are people intertwined in those goals, like say my husband or my children, I am working on myself. So what are the things that I personally can do to better a certain situation, and not so much looking on the outside as to what the other person can do. You know what I mean? I was checking if it's filming. It's still filming. So it's really important for me, and that's something that I have learned along the years of just getting older, you know, maturing a little bit more. It's really important to hold yourself accountable and what your actions and feelings and thoughts are, rather than looking on the outside and looking at what everyone else is doing and reacting to a situation that you're into. You know, and I can say that, for example, in a marriage, you know, we tend to really look at our partner and not so much cast the blame, but look at everything that they are doing wrong, that we don't even look at to ourselves and see, what are we doing wrong? And it could be something as simple as lack of communication. You know what I mean? It can be something as simple as not showing enough emotion. You know what I mean? So it really is looking inside of yourself in any area of your life, any situation of your life, to find those answers rather than looking on the outside or someone else. And journaling for me was really therapeutic because it really allowed me to fully understand and see how my feelings and thoughts formed. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Just by writing down what I was feeling and what I was thinking and really looking at them and analyzing them at the time, it allowed me to comprehend where those feelings came from, and it really allowed me to kind of get out of my headspace and understand that I'm the only person holding myself back from a lot of the things that I wanted to accomplish in my life. And when I talk about accomplishments, a lot of times people just think, oh, money. No. When you want to change your life, you literally have to do it all. Emotionally, physically, financially will come after that. But it's really important to, figure out what's going on with your emotions and your mind before anything else. Because once you have your mind right, things will change. Things will change. Once you have your mind right and you can see yourself in a better light, you know what I mean? Having some confidence in yourself and your ability to do the things that you want to do, that changes your entire perspective on life. And a lot of your goals don't seem so scary after all, because you gain confidence in yourself. You see how intelligent, how strong, how resilient, and how determined you are as a woman. And so when you look at life overall, it doesn't seem so scary. You know, when you look at goals, like huge goals that may seem impossible now, they don't seem so scary. You can tackle them, you can do it, because you have that faith in yourself too. It's so important to build confidence and faith in yourself. So important. Like, don't wait for anyone else to be your biggest supporter. You have to be your biggest supporter in life, no matter what other people might be saying, because at the end of the day, no one else can walk in your shoes but you. So you have to be your biggest supporter in life. With every accomplishment that you have, you really have to tell yourself, I can do this, I got this, and not wait for someone else to come and boost you up. Yes, it's amazing to surround yourself with positive people that want to lift you up and see you grow. That's very important. You don't want to surround yourself with negative people at all, but you have to be able to do that for yourself too, and be confident in your ability to support yourself and your goals and your aspirations without seeking anyone else's validation, because you know what's good for you. We definitely know what's good for us. We know what's bad for us. We have intuition for a reason. When something is off, when something is just not for us, trust me, your gut will tell you. You know what I mean? I feel like for the most part in 2021, I grew a lot. Like, I grew a lot as a woman, honestly. And I feel like every single year I grow a little bit more emotionally, and it's a great feeling to be at a place where you don't have to seek validation from a ton of people. Yes, I am human, and there are moments of weakness where you doubt yourself. That is absolutely normal. But like I say all the time, the important thing is to not stay in that place and really check yourself when you're there. Check yourself when you start to compare yourself, when you start to doubt yourself. When those negative feelings come upon you, it's really important to check yourself. So really being aware of how you're feeling, how you're thinking is important to make sure that you don't go down a rabbit hole of negativity. And last year, I feel like I had my moments, but I also knew when to kind of pick myself up and be like, no. We're not going to do the comparison game. You're good. You're doing well, and focus on the good things that are already in your life, because us as humans, we're so focused on like what's next that sometimes we forget to appreciate the present moment, or even the past accomplishments. That will like build you up. That will give you a little bit a boost of confidence, knowing that, hey, a couple of months ago I was here and now I'm here, or a year ago I was there and now I'm here financially. So really reminding yourself of the goals that you've accomplished along the way will set a tone and will also encourage you to stay on that path of positivity. And the goal doesn't have to be humongous, big or small. You want to celebrate all of your wins, and that's what I'm taking with me in 2022, celebrating the big and the small wins. Don't just focus on the end result and the large financial goals or like big plans to do this and this and that. Okay, focus on the little ones, because those little steps are where they take you to the end result. And that's what I really want to focus on this year, and not so much, just try to look at the end goal and not really see that, hey, I'm working on this right now and I'm doing good. I'm doing good for myself. And that's the thing. I want you ladies to give yourselves credit. Give yourselves credit. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Chill out. Don't be so critical of yourself. We can be the most criticizing people of ourselves. Literally. You know what I mean? We will stop ourselves from doing something because we're criticizing our plans, our accomplishments, our point in life, because we're too busy comparing what someone else is doing in life at this age, at this moment. And so we're so critical of our own actions. And I want you to let go of that and be more gentle with yourself. Okay? We need love. We need affection. We need peace of mind. And you have to be able to give that to yourself before anyone else can give it to you. You have to be able to love yourself. Give yourself some peace of mind. Give yourself a pat on the back and say, hey, you're doing good, girl. Like, thank you for taking care of this. Okay? So really wake up every morning with like a sense of gratitude. And I feel like ever since I started doing that, really being mindful of the way that I wake up, what is my state of mind? Do little things that will set that tone of a sense of gratitude, whether it is prayer, reading the Bible, reading words of affirmation, writing words of affirmation in a journal. Set the tone for your day. Set the tone for your mindset, and really have that sense of gratitude. I feel like once you have a sense of gratitude, it opens up the doors to so much more in your life, instead of always yearning for more. And us as humans, we do that a lot. We yearn for more and more. But once we wake up and we just look at even the smallest thing, like the breath of life, waking up to see another day, having good health, having family members around us, waking up on a bed, waking up to clean water, being able to go take a shower whenever we want to. And then you can look at the bigger things. Oh, I bought a home. I'm in my home. My bills are paid on time. I get to give my children the things that they need and a little more. So looking at all of these things and really feeling that sense of gratitude, for me, it has really transformed the way that I'm able to view my life, view the world, and view my future, because I have that sense of gratitude. I see how wonderful my life is. Even if I'm not you know, at a place where I want to be, or I haven't accomplished a certain task that I want to accomplish, I'm still here where I wasn't last year. And so that sense of gratitude helps me focus on the good and bring that energy into my life. So that's what I want you ladies to do. Try and let go of the negativity. I know it can be hard, trust me, I know, but implement little habits that will make it easy for you. For me, waking up, making my bed just makes me feel accomplished. Like, it really does set the tone for me. I wake up, I make my bed, I write in my journal, I pray. Sometimes I listen to words of affirmation. And those little habits really set the tone for my day. Making my bed, I don't know, ever since I started doing that, which was like years ago, now I have to make my bed every morning. And it's not for everyone. You know, what might work for me might not work for you. So you have to do the little things that work for you and just give it a try. Give it a try for at least a week and see how you start to feel. And for me, making my bed just gave me like a sense of like, okay, this is the first task that I did in the morning, and I was able to do it. I wasn't lazy. I made my bed nicely, stretched out my sheets. My bed looks nice. My room looks clean. And it just gives me this sense of like, okay, I'm ready for the day. Words of affirmation, that just gives me a boost of confidence. Reading my Bible, it grounds me. Praying lets me know that I have that connection with God. And those little habits, positive habits, really eliminates the negative habits, which is like laying in bed, scrolling on the internet, you know, filling my brain with what's going on social media, what's going on in the world, what's going on in the news. And then it's just like you're sluggish in the morning. That's what happens to me, at least. But when I do things that are more positive, it really allows me to like, okay, I'm ready, go do my skincare, get out of these pajamas, go drink my little latte, which also makes me feel great because it's just, I don't know, like it's just something cute and delicious, and it's a little luxury moment in my life. Like, not everyone has the ability to do these things that we take for granted, you know what I mean? And I want to be able to wake up and really have this sense of gratitude of the little things, because I know there are so many people in the world that just don't have what I have, you know what I mean? And so I cannot wake up complaining and expect more. Does that make sense? You can't go every day in your life complaining expecting more. That's not how it works, honey. You got to be content with what you have now so that other doors can open and more blessings will flow into your life. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm preaching today. Okay, my hair is a hot mess, but we're gonna fix her. I honestly, before I started filming this video a couple of days ago, I wrote down the things that I wanted to talk about, but as I'm doing this video, I'm just freestyling it. You know what I mean? I'm just talking honestly from my heart and just letting God do its thing, because I want you guys to really, you know, flourish. You know, I know that this is the internet. It's a big world, and I don't know everyone that is on my channel. I don't know you guys personally, but the fact that you take the time to come on my channel and watch my video and show me love by commenting, or even just that view alone. You know, some people don't feel comfortable commenting, and I get that. That's totally okay. But just the fact that you come and you take this time out of your day to watch my videos and spend some time with me is incredible. And so if I can use my platform, I've said this before, if I can use my platform to encourage you guys to live your best life, I mean, that is amazing. And sometimes, I'll be honest, I doubt my content. You know, I'll have my moments where I'm like, I'm just talking about fragrances. Like, what good am I doing? What am I really doing with my platform? What am I impacting on people? But then I will get beautiful messages from some of you guys saying, oh, like for example, someone told me they were in the hospital because they caught the virus, and they would watch my videos on their phone. Another person told me, you know, they went through a situation where a loved one passed away, and just watching my fragrance videos really allowed them to escape that pain and just have that moment of peace and fun. So to me, that just makes it all well worth it, and it allows me to get out of my head and just realize that these videos that bring me joy, that allow me to use my creativity and just have fun with, I'll give you guys that same sort of feeling, and that is everything to me. So you know, it's amazing to think that a fragrance video can impact someone in a positive way. I'm so grateful. But I also want to be able to trickle in these little videos where I can share some of my experiences and be able to let you guys know that, hey, nothing is impossible. Trust me, it's coming from me, honey. Nothing is impossible. It really is all about your mindset and really trying to transform your mind, your habits, and living with intention. Like, I live with intention. With all that being said, for 2022, I really want to accomplish certain things that I didn't get to accomplish in 2021. I don't think you should share all of your goals. I really don't think so. I really feel like some of the goals that you have in life, you should keep them private and keep them between you and God, and just work at it. You know what I mean? Move in silence sometimes is a good thing, and then others you can really share, because you just don't know who out there will be able to kind of give you a helping hand or give you some advice, or someone that is kind of like trying to accomplish the same thing as you and whatnot. But not everything you have to share with everyone, even family members. You know, some things you kind of just got to do it and then celebrate at the end. So I don't share all of my goals, but some of the goals that I have for 2022, which I don't mind sharing with y'all, is obviously launching my candle business Illuminar, which I've been teasing already. If you're not following me on Instagram, please go ahead and follow me. I'm posting a lot of content with the candles, and I will be having a video on YouTube. I really want my candle business to be successful, and I'm speaking it into existence. It will be successful. Not I want it to be. It will be successful. It will sell out, and it will be in retail stores, which I really want that to happen. And it's definitely a project that I've invested a lot of time and money into, but I have faith that it will do well, because it's something that I have a passion for. It's something that I really prayed and thought about, and it's just it just flows with me. Like it really does. Like scented candles, I'm all about fragrances, so this is how we're gonna step into that realm. And another goal that I have is to buy a new car. I really want a new car, an SUV to be specific. I do have the specific vehicle in mind, so I have that on my vision board. And that's one thing I want you guys to do. Make a vision board, honey. You have no idea how much that will that will affect your mentality. A vision board is like amazing. I do them every year with my husband, and it's something that like really helped us get out of our poverty mindset. That's something that you just kind of learn as you grow, that like it's certain mindsets you kind of get embedded as you grow up, you know what I mean? And so a vision board allowed us to see ourselves in a different light, in a different perspective. And so we've been doing it for the past 3 years. We make a vision board every year, and we really love it because it has definitely changed the way that we think about ourselves as individuals, ourselves as a couple. And I think everyone should try a vision board. Just try it out. And if you guys want me to do a video, maybe I could do a live and we can all do it together, because I definitely feel like it is just incredible. A vision board is incredible, okay? So I definitely have my car on that vision board, the candles. I really want my channel to grow significantly. on YouTube and also on Instagram. And I have a couple of brands that I really want to work with this year. I really want to be able to pay off a couple of things that I'm not going to name because they are very personal. There are a few things that I really want to pay off completely in full this year. One of them is just, if I get to that goal, it's going to be like the ultimate goal of my life. No, I'm not talking about my house. It's a mortgage, takes a little bit more time. I'm talking about something else, but I really want to pay off a specific debt, not mine, a family member's, and that would just be the ultimate goal for me. I really want to be able to do that this year. And yeah, like there's quite a few goals that I have, and when I make my goals, I definitely give myself a time frame. I feel like when you don't give yourself a time frame, it takes a little longer to accomplish those goals. So for me, I use my house as an example because it's the biggest goal that my husband and I have been able to accomplish, which was, well, aside from sustaining our beautiful relationship, because we've been together for a really long time, lots of ups and downs, but like that, like our marriage is beautiful today, like beautiful today. If you would have told me that 3-4 years ago, I would have been like, huh? But he's truly my best friend. So that is definitely our number one accomplishment is sustaining our beautiful marriage. The second one is our home. And so I always use that as an example of accomplishing to buy a home. So when we decided that we were gonna buy a home, I gave myself a date. We moved out of Ottawa, and I said 2 years from now we're gonna buy a home. The first year we played around, we messed around, we were just living basically. And then the second year, that's when I was like, okay, we need to buckle down, we need to make a plan, we need to speak to someone professional like a mortgage broker, a realtor, and talk about numbers. Once we did that, we were able to get numbers, and with those numbers, we were able to calculate, okay, this is what we need, this is how much time we have, what do we need to do to bring in extra income, okay? Not just the income that we're doing right now. So we both hustled, you know, I was doing social media, I was working full time, I was doing makeup on the side for brides. My husband was doing his thing too. You guys know that he does like home renovation stuff. We started candy cart business where my husband built candy cart or sweet carts, whatever you want to call them, to rent them out to people. So we really tried to look at different strategies and different ways to bring in income so that we can save a lot faster, you know? And because we gave ourselves a time frame, that's why we were able, because we were looking at that time frame and we like, yes, this is the time frame. And somehow when you have that time frame in your mind, it makes you work harder because you really want to get to that date. I know that's for me and my husband. So that's how I like to set my goals. I like to give myself a date, like an end date. Like if I want to pay something off, I would say I want to pay it off by July. Or if I want to buy a car, I want to buy a brand new car by September. You know, like really give yourself a few dates and be realistic with your dates. You know, don't be afraid. Be realistic with your dates and go from there. So pretty. I think that's all we're going to do for today, honestly. I'm going to keep it sweet and cute and simple. Again, this video was honestly just to open up, and I hope that you guys see the value in yourself in all areas of your life and really try to do the little things or the big things that allow you to live your best life, because why not? We all deserve it. And so yeah, I'm gonna finish off my face. Well, it's pretty much done, but I'm gonna finish off my hair, I'm gonna change, I'm gonna start filming. But I really just wanted to come on here with this first video of 2022 and open up and talk to you guys just like, you know, I'm talking with my girls. And this is probably going to be a long ass video, but I hope y'all appreciate it. I Love all of the support that you guys show me on a daily basis. And if you guys want to see more of these videos, or if you want a completely separate channel just like this, very chilled, laid back conversation videos, let me know. It's something that I think I really want to do, but I want to get your opinion. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I can't wait to see y'all on another video, and have a great day. Ciao.